native land, true patriot love.
Your Honors, Premier Designate, Ministers Designate, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Shannon Haggerty, and I'm the Chief of Protocol for Alberta, and it is indeed my pleasure to welcome you to the swearing-in of Alberta's 18th Premier and his Cabinet. Her Honour, the Honourable Lois Mitchell, Lieutenant Governor of Alberta, will now bring remarks. Your Honour.
A very good morning to everyone, and welcome to Government House for this very, very special ceremony. I would like to begin by acknowledging that we're meeting today on Treaty 6 territory, the traditional lands of the First Nation and the Métis people. I'd also like to congratulate Premier Designate Jason Kenney and all team members. Will you accept the position of President of the Executive Council for the province of Alberta?
I will, Your Honour. Your Honour, I, Jason Thomas Kenney, do solemnly and sincerely promise and swear that I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my skill and knowledge execute the powers and trusts reposed in me as President of your Executive Council and Minister for Intergovernmental Relations for the province of Alberta, so help me God. Your Honour, it is with pleasure that I recommend the appointment of the following to your Executive Council of Alberta, beginning with the Honourable Douglas Edward Schweitzer as Minister of Justice and Solicitor General. I now call upon the Honourable Tyler Stewart Shandro to be designated Minister of Health. I now call upon the Honourable Richard William McIver to be designated Minister of Transportation. I now call upon the Honourable Tanya Tony Furr to be designated Minister of Economic Development, Trade and Tourism. I now call upon the Honourable Adriana LaGrange to be designated Minister of Education. I now call upon the Honourable Travis John Tays to be designated President of the Treasury Board and Minister of Finance. I now call upon the Honourable Jason John Nixon to be designated Minister of Environment and Parks. I stand corrected, it's actually 4 Jasons, sir. I call upon the Honourable Devin Earl Herman Dreeshen to be styled Minister of Agriculture and Forestry. I now call upon the Honourable Sonia Marie Savage to be designated Minister of Energy. I now call upon the Honourable Rajanjit Kaur Saini to be designated Minister of Community and Social Services. I call upon the Honourable Josephine Sepaupan to be designated Minister of Seniors and Housing. I now call upon the Honourable Rebecca Catherine Schultz to be designated Minister of Children's Services. I now call upon the Honourable Richard David Wilson to be designated Minister of Indigenous Relations. I now call upon the Honourable Dr. Dimitri Andreas Nikolaidis to be designated Minister of Advanced Education. I now call upon the Honourable Leela Sharon Ahir to be designated Minister of Culture, Multiculturalism and Status of Women. The Honourable Jason Charles Copping to be styled Minister of Labour and Immigration. I now call upon the Honourable Kaliche Madhu to be designated Minister of Municipal Affairs. I now call upon the Honourable Savalinga Prasad Panda to be designated Minister of Infrastructure. I now call upon the Honourable Nathaniel James Glubish to be designated Minister for Service Alberta. I now call upon the Honourable Grant Roy Hunter to be designated Associate Minister for Red Tape Reduction. I now call upon the Honourable Dale Robert Nally to be styled Associate Minister of Natural Gas. And last but not least, our 4th Jason, I call upon the Honourable Jason Luan to be designated Associate Minister of Mental Health and Addictions. Your Honour, fellow ministers, worthy Rabbi, ladies and gentlemen, here is how Alberta was described on September the 1st, 1905, the day that we were carved out of the Northwest Territories to become a full and equal part of the Dominion of Canada. Quotes, "This new province of Alberta, by virtue of its extent and varied character, is destined to become the brightest gem in the crown of the great empire that encircles the world."